Hi everyone and good morning. Today we're going to visit the Caravaning 2022, the biggest Czech event which is dedicated to van life, caravaning and so on. Here we at the Ostrava main train station. Our train departs in several minutes. For the new guys here, my name is Alex. I'm Czech entrepreneur with Ukrainian roots. Let's go! And now when we are on the train, I'm gonna tell you about the event we are going to visit with you. This is Caravaning 2022. There was no 2021 or 2020 for obvious reasons because of the coronavirus. And this is the first one after the pandemic closures. And Caravaning 2019, you can see about this event. You can find my video. I will include it in the description or on the overhead panel, depends on the social media you're watching this on. Yes, now we are traveling with RegioJet, RegioJet in Czech language. This is the private carrier in Czech Republic. Our national carrier has abandoned this route from Ostrava to Brno for some reason, but and they step in, and I think the service is rather good. Well, this vlog is not about the railway services, but nevertheless, RegioJet is fine. It's cool. Caravaning 2022 took place traditionally at the Brno Exhibition Center, which finds itself among the largest here in Europe, was opened back in 1928 and grew even bigger after that. Well, you know where to find your Wikipedia stuff, right? However, this year the event itself is a bit smaller than it was last time, for obvious reasons I suppose. It occupies 2 pavilions and some deal of outdoor spaces. Here you will see all big European caravan, motorhome and campervan builders and their sellers and renters. And yes, despite that, I'm pretty aware of the difference between these 3 things: a caravan, a campervan and a motorhome. In my video I may or I will mix things up, so please feel free telling me in the comments how I was wrong. And now let's just take a closer look down there. The first one today is the Bürstner ELISEO Gallery motorhome. Here it is. Well, it is not into production yet. The product study is going on right now. It introduces the air-insulated pop-top roof and costs roughly 2.8 million Czech crowns, which is about 115,000 euros by now. Inside the pop-top you will find the only one bed, but rather cozy, with a roof window and a strange inflating mechanism in the back there. I have no idea how it functions, but looks weird. For 2.8 millions you will find only a manual gearbox, no climate control and no entertainment center. But a very decently sized bathroom with separated toilet and shower, which I like very much indeed. Another pop-top variant from Bürstner for 2.15 million Czech crowns is this ELYSEO. It is rather simple van based on Fiat Ducato, as you might see. It has 4 passenger seats with seatbelts and 4 sleeping places in the car, 2 above the top in the pop-up roof and 2 at the back of the car on a stationary beds. It has also manual gearbox and no climate control. Here we find a combined toilet and shower, and at the back you have your full-size bed or 2 separate beds, depends on the configuration. Over there It is a pop-top roof bed which is generously large and can really accommodate 2 grown-up persons. I think only the insulation would be an issue. The layout is pretty standard for such sizes of a van. It has a small kitchenette with a fridge, gas burner and water sink. This one has a multimedia entertainment system included. And here is even more simpler version, the CAMPEO C 540 from Bürstner. As it is 4x4, the price is slightly higher than the previous van, 2.4 million Czech crowns. It accommodates also 4 people for day and for night, with a large bed here at the back, 2 seats by the table, 2 seats at the front, and a generously large bed at the pop-top roof. It has only manual gearbox and no extra parts from the auto side. And I keep saying how I hate these small combined toilet showers when you have your toilet, your shower sink and your shower head. And this small rectangle is where to put your shower curtain. Yes, you should like stand inside it and put it around you. But see how ridiculously small is this rectangle. I doubt I can fit my entire body in it. But I'm not the tallest or widest or fattest guy. So I think this one is a failure. Like, I don't mean this very camper van. This design principle is a flaw. Well, this is only my opinion. I don't know how you feel about it. Please let me know in the comments below. And this is LYSEO Harmony from Bürstner for more than 2.25 million crowns, Czech crowns. And let's have a look how much harmony you have here. Well, obviously you have a manual gearbox and no climate control whatsoever. Sure, you may install your 2DIN anything in this empty space, but well, you are paying almost 2.5 million for this. Space organization is pretty standard. You have your kitchenette here with burners and sink, a place for a TV. Why would they need a TV in a camper? You are visiting faraway places, meeting interesting people, going sightseeing, and you should have a TV. You have one double-size bed in the back as a standard. Yeah, and second bed is suspended over here, so you obviously won't be able to use your table when you have all 4 people in beds. So, and yeah, an integrated shower / toilet here, rather neat, but again it's an integrated shower. But this time I should say maybe you will be able to take a shower like a man like me. I'm not a tall guy, I'm 185 centimeters tall, but yeah, that's it. The furniture is nicely lit. Closable door above the kitchen sink. It is something you see rather frequent, as the Deptford freezer and cooler, and this is for your Nescafe. Yes, and nowadays you may have your helicopter with you. Frankly speaking, this is not a helicopter, it's an AutoGyro, but nevertheless, here it is. What can I say? Yeah, I think it would be rather convenient to drive somewhere and then have an aircraft basically to a two-seater aircraft. Nice. And the choice depends on obviously how big you want your adventure to be. From this to maybe this one. Yeah, this semi truck. Let's come closer. This is your smaller choice for 250 crowns without VAT. With the kitchenette there, portable fridge, some water I suppose, gas hob, and up to this giant which has its kitchen even outside. Yeah, and imagine you sitting there, relaxing, having your barbecue or something good, and ta-da, watching a TV. People are crazy about the TV in caravans. I don't know why. Me personally, I never watch a TV while on trip. There's so many other things than TV, but it's maybe only me. And this is our good old MarcoPolo. We own one for I don't know how many years for now, but I think very little has changed from our first model, which came out in this homologation year, except for the quality, I suppose. It might get better. These huge Concordes, they're crazily expensive. See my video from 2019 when I'm inside, and this has about 400 liters of fresh water, so the exact amount of grey water, and I do not remember, I think 200 liters of black water. So it is built to run. You can spend all your weekend, all your summer, I think, in this. Yeah, with a little cruiser. You can take your favorite small auto with you. In the year 2019, it was about 420,000 euros. Let's have a look. HYMER offers you pretty much everything from the fully integrated campers to pretty much expedition cars. And by that I mean this one. Yeah, it will definitely go somewhere, but still, you shouldn't expect much of standard Sprinter. And here is the pop-up top Sprinter for more than 2.5 million Czech crowns. The gearbox is automatic. And huge rooftop bed with insulation issues, I think. But yeah, who am I to speak? I'm just a humble owner of Mercedes MarcoPolo. An integrated shower. And an extra bed here in the back. This is how it looks from the back. Nothing special really. A fridge, a hot burners, a sink, sorry for the noise, and pretty much standard Sprinter. This was only a small peek into this show, as it's nearly impossible to cover everything, every brand and even the most remarkable vehicles and exhibits. I would have spent 2 days browsing the place with my camera in order to do so. The second hall had much more to offer, including some independent makers. There are lots of accessory sellers and even more motorhomes caravans and campers. For instance, there was a famous Carthago with really posh and luxurious vans, but for some reason they were all closed for visiting. You can come inside only in presence of a personnel. Obviously they are doing pretty well and just letting anyone to put their soils on the carpet, right? Or I cannot imagine the real reason to do so. And here is your another lightweight variant. If you do not want to buy a motorhome, well, you can buy this instead. You're gonna have some slip, I think, here. You got a radio and heater, diesel heater, I think, and a tent on the top. Makes it even better. Look at it, isn't it beautiful? And this is your Grand California, shorter version. No need to introduce, I think everybody knows that. When Mercedes bought HYMER, Volkswagen decided to build this on a crafter platform. This car is pretty much well known with its two beds, one over there and one in the back. 2+2 seat configuration, and yeah, basically that's all. It's a crafter van. And this is a new multivan based camper. Isn't it beautiful, this new look of a multivan? It's custom built, it's not Westphalia, but yeah, still. They built it into this neat configuration of add-on modules. Presumably you can choose anything you want. Frankly speaking, I don't get it. You bring the van of your own construction here, and you won't allow your future maybe clients to go in there. It's a bit strange, don't you think? When I first saw this, I could think only of Hobbits. This is a Hobbit caravan. Isn't it beautiful? The round hatch in the middle, even two hatches, one here and one on the other side, small kitchenette, and the yellow one. The yellow one seems like a bit higher, but I'm not sure. Let's have a peek inside. Yeah. And this is it. Thank you for being with me today. This was a nice sunny day in Brno on Caravaning 2022. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a nice day, week, and have a nice life. Goodbye.